Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be testing glow plugs. I've been needing glow plugs for a long time. They've been out of stock. I've always been using the P3 Ultimate plug. They've been out of stock for a while, and from what I understand, they're not going to make them for a while. So I ordered some from Beach RC. I ordered some OS plugs. I ordered a P3 plug standard, a P3 plug gold plated, a P4 standard plug, and a gold plated P4 plug. So the intention of this is to see, first I want to try 2 different heat ranges because it's been hot and humid here in Alabama and the tune has been off. I've switched to this M5S engine and the tune has been just a little funny, but my gold plug was old. I mean like real old. So new plug should make it run better anyway. So we're going to test the P3, then we're going to test the gold P3, then we're going to test the P4 and the gold P4. Now, temperature is not quite as hot as it should be, so my guess is the P3 is probably still going to be the heat range to run. Some people run P4 all the time, and that's fine, so we're going to test it and see. And I'm assuming we're probably going to have to wait long term to find which is better. I don't know that one's better than the other. Some people swear by the gold one. Some people think the other one's just as good. So we're going to test it for ourselves. So we'll do this, then we'll do some long-term testing, and we'll get back with you and let you know. So stay tuned. Here we go. It's turned off.
Okay.
It's been off all the time.
So we didn't get any of the first video?
No.
We got audio. Yeah, I can see me.
Okay, so didn't have the camera on again. That's one disadvantage to having this mic set up, not going into the GoPro. So we're gonna have to get that GoPro media mod ASAP. Yeah, still this is a new setup for us. So now what we've got is the gold P3 Go plug. We're gonna see what the difference is. So how we're gonna record the whole thing.
We think.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and set it down. We'll get it warmed up.
175 now. How does that one feel?
Feels good. It felt good before though.
I'm talking just the new gold plug in general from the old one. Can you tell a difference?
No, I can tell a difference yet. Right, I'm going to come in next lap and we'll get a temperature. I'll come in and see how it's idling.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot.
I think so.
I was having so much fun.
That was a senior moment right there.
I was having fun.
221.
Oh, it's a little cooler. Let's get some more laps and see if we can get a little more heat in it. The other one was 250, right?
256. So maybe that's the advantage is the gold runs cooler. Or not.
I mean, it may. I don't know.
You can't know.
I mean, you're searching for the optimal temperature of the engine anyway. It may be that it's got to have a little different tune to get the same temperature.
Just don't quit because there's no corner marshals out there.
I ain't planning on it. First window I plan on it.
Right. I was going to say, do you ever? One more lap.
Yeah. Sounds good down the straightaway. A lot of smoke, like it might be a little richer.
So that's going to make it hotter if it's richer?
Cooler.
Cooler. So leaner makes it hotter.
Yep.
You coming in? Okay. 238.
Yeah, it's definitely cooler.
It's idling better too. Oh, there's Davide.
Yeah. Uh-oh, shut off.
But it was still idling better than the other one, even though they both shut off. That one idled longer. Because I didn't hardly get the temp for it cut off on the other one.
Might be seems to be a little richer overall. Let's lean that a little on top, about an hour. About an hour on the bottom.
So leaning it out, you're going counterclockwise?
Clockwise.
I can't ever remember that.
Lean it out, put less fuel in it. Okay. I'll put a little more fuel in it.
Ooh, my eyes are burning.
I'll go up to my normal. Okay, wait a few laps, we'll temp it again. Then we'll go try the other GoPro, P4.
Yeah, you're still recording because I can see the camera's lit up. I'll try to remember and look at that.
The screen will go out, but the red light will stay on if it's recording.
Oh, okay. Well, the screen is on right now.
Whoa, look out.
He's trying to go outside.
So much power.
So are you going to remember how you're tuning all these 4 glow plugs?
No, you leave it on whatever glow plug you're running, you just tune it to that plug at a time.
Well, yeah, but let's say you change glow plugs, so then are you going to have to go through testing it every time?
No, you just put a different tune on different glow plugs.
Well, I know that. But are you going to know which tune is on each glow plug, or do you have to come and figure it?
It's different. The temperature, everything is dependent on the condition. So
every time you change a glow plug, you're going to have to...
Oh, be quiet a minute. I got something clunking. I got some brake clunking or something.
He just told me to be quiet.
See, this is our conversation, folks.
Oh, you can flip now. You got a corner marker.
I got some clunking in it.
I can't hear no clunking. Whoa!
I'll take a basic vacuum.
Do you want to come in and get a temp?
Tell them to get one more lap.
Okay, so back to the glow plug. Every time you change one...
Here we go.
Screw it.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Jerk.
Yeah, the world's listening.
Every time you put one in, you're going to have to kind of... You can't just say, oh, okay, I know that one runs to this tune and that tune. I mean, you're going to have to kind of test it every time you change one, no matter where you're at.
You typically run the same plug most of the time. I'm just testing these, see?
Yeah.
So...
Whoa!
What I'm doing,
that was almost a T-bone right there.
Yeah. I'll find out what I like, and that's what I'll use from now on. So usually the P3 or P4, I won't be changing between gold and silver anymore once I decide what I like. All right, temperature.
Oh, that about got hung in my ring. 242.
Okay. So it looks like
you can shut it off?
Tends to run a little richer with the gold that's on my trip.
Are you going to see how long it idles?
Still seems a little rich on the bottom. So. Anyway, we'll go ahead and shut it off. So now we'll go ahead and switch to a P4. Get that little box out. All right, so I'm going so that was the gold P3.
So you're gonna put it back there?
No, put it over here for now.
Well, then you want to
It's too
know.
hot.
You want to know which one
No,
it is? Are you
no.
gonna remember by looking at it? That's the P3 and not the P4
Yes,
on the gold.
It says P3 and P4 on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so P4. I won't do that yet because it's so hot. Okay, so all right, so this is the standard P4 plug. We're going to see what the difference is with these conditions. A lot of people, there's some people said that P4 is a better plug to run in the M5S. So
your screen is still on and it's still recording, so it didn't go black.
Okay.
I don't think you know what you're talking about when you say it goes black. I think if it goes black, it's not recording.
Do me a favor and leave that there.
Yeah.
I don't want to get shook up in that box till I can. Where's the igniter?
Over there.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna put some fuel in it. All right, so this is like y'all are getting a real conversation between me and the pit chicken. It's gonna be better when we get it to the race conditions. So, all right. So
this is our testing conditions talk.
Yeah. It's cool. We'll get off just a little bit because it's locked down to 175.
And when I went to grab it, a minute ago, something about got caught in my ring.
We'll make some laps and put some heat in it, see what that does. And be careful because I didn't know what cars were down there.
Yeah.
So this is the P4 standard plug.
There's two of them on the track, it looks like. Yeah. Those lights on his little car about blinded me.
Sorry. A little fat on the bottom. You know what fat is, right?
Rich?
Yep, there you go. I wasn't sure. You're asking questions you weren't sure about tuning earlier. Oh, that's a good way to take the arm off.
So that's when you take fuel out. And leaning it out, or is it the opposite?
Lean is taking fuel out and put less fuel in it, and then it's going to run hotter.
So if it's fat, you want to lean it out, right?
Correct.
So you'd want to take fuel out.
Yep.
Like I'm fat and I want to lean my body out, so I need to take some food out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you calling me fat?
No, I'm definitely not. You're lean, baby. Lean.
You're so full of bull, your eyes are brown. Watch out for this car in front of you. You gonna come in this time?
Yeah, that's right. Let me get one more. Car's loose, these tires are slick.
You're coming up on a car. Whoa, coming in hot. 233. You gonna let it sit or you gonna go more?
No, give it. Go ahead and lean it out an hour. Clockwise an hour. She knows that part. But sometimes when we're racing, I'll say clockwise or counterclockwise just so there's no confusion in race conditions. Even though she knows.
229. You ready?
Yep.
Watch out.
This engine really could be a lot leaner. A lot of times it runs the strongest at really high temperature, 280, 290. Which may be where I need to get it at. Wait a few more laps and come and get temperature. We may lean it out some more, see what happens. No, let's don't do that.
It seems to be running good, though.
Let's leave it. Leave it.
You know, well, it may not need to run as high because of the new glow plugs.
No, we need to keep it the same temperature compared to the glow plug. I want to keep it around 250.
Okay.
Yeah, leaner and hotter is burning less fuel, so it'll get more runtime. Get a couple more laps to come in.
Yeah.
Check it again.
Coming up on a car with very bright headlights.
A very courteous drivers. You can tell they've driven before.
Oh, love. Yeah.
One more lap.
He's coming up on him. No, he flipped.
Looks like the tires bit in there.
$2.43.
Give another hour. A little more fuel.
So we're at almost 3 o'clock now.
Put the fuel in.
Oh.
We'll make this run at temperatures where I like it out. We'll change the plug.
I'm not necessarily filling it up. Thanks full of nitro. Watch out under the bridge. Coming up on another one. Squirrely.
Well, it's a little dusty and the tires are slick. You can hit the gas in a certain spot, it'll just come around on you.
Watch out, watch out. Careful on the bridge. Come off. Coming up on you.
All right, come on in if you're ready. The temperature.
The camera's still on, by the way. It's not a black screen like you said.
Yeah.
253.
I may have changed. Okay, that's perfect. I may have changed that. I may have changed that setting. I think it's.
Oh, see, now you're going to say that because you look dumb.
Here we go. That's what y'all get. Okay.
Shut it off?
Yeah. Go ahead and change. That was the P4. Run pretty good. Seemed to be a little richer even than the gold P3. We're still recording, looks like, so. Yeah. So now we're going to change to a P4 gold plug. See if it has the same thing. P4 did pretty good too. It's just a little richer.
Here.
Okay, you can take that gold P3 and put back in there. Now it's cooled off. All right, here's the gold-plated P4. See how it does. Where are you pointing at?
I was thinking that was the igniter, but it's the screwdriver. I was just looking at it out of the corner of my eye and thought that's what that was.
Okay, so Here comes the P4 Gold. And again, it's cooled off a little bit. Not as much. The recording still? Let me check my audio. Yep. That looks like that GoPro medium like the must. One less thing to forget. I'm wondering, if the other one was richer. It seems to be, just listening to it, pretty good. Maybe a little richer on the bottom.
Do you want to start back at like 1 o'clock where it was before?
I'll just go where it's at and we'll tune it to the temperature. Alright, so we'll get some heat in, come in, check the temperature. I imagine it's going to do the same thing.
So what was the difference in the gold and the silver
on the
3?
On the P3,
how hot they ran?
Yeah, it just seems to run a little richer.
I mean, I would think that you would use one based on how your engine likes to run. Or if you can just tune it to all of them, then what's the point of having the different kinds?
Well, they're going to be different temperatures, so there's different heat ranges. The P3 is a hotter plug.
Right, so if your engine likes to run hotter, wouldn't you like to go?
No, it's totally different. I don't want to confuse you.
Too late.
Yeah, no, yeah, don't.
I'm done. I'm just going to stand here and pit like I'm supposed to.
And that's what I've been doing. I run a P3 all the time. I just want to try P4, see if it'll make this engine idle better. Or run better total,
So what are you learning through this?
It's hard to say right now at this point. I'm trying to concentrate on this.
You ready to come in and get temperature?
Yeah.
Watch out when you come under the bridge. He's right there. He's in the wood.
I'm trying to learn which one works best in this heat range. This temperature.
240.
Give it 1 hour leaner. It's the same thing. It richened it up just a little bit.
So now we're at almost 4 o'clock.
So we went.
Started at like 1 o'clock.
We went about 3 hours between plugs. If I put that P3 in there, it's gonna run different. Run lean probably. Actually, this heat range, engine runs good. High temperature, so it probably might be fine.
Watch out.
So I'm gonna fit them.
Okay, I was a little late on that. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, Lord. Woo. Camera's still lit up, FYI.
All right. TY.
YW.
I can't drive and come up with those acronyms. I think I didn't send it over that jump. I'd hit him right in the head. I noticed, I could see him out the corner of my eye in the track, so I took it easy. Sounds pretty good now.
Yeah.
Pretty rowdy.
Yeah, watch out. He's back there.
The idles seem to have climbed up a little bit.
One more lap and then temperature.
Yeah, should be it.
I think that's in the final temperature.
Idle seems to be higher now.
Yeah. 272.
272.
Yeah.
Got a little lean on top. It's weird. It went up 1 hour.
Oh God.
I'm wrenching it back up. I'm gonna put back the P3 plug. I'm gonna take 2 hours out of it. Okay, so we're gonna take all this back to the trailer, and then I'll have a wrap up video here in just a minute. Okay, so there we have it. That was the test with first the P3 standard plug from OS, the gold P3, then the P4 standard, and the gold P4. Now, my weather girl over here, the pit chick, has informed me the temperature is what?
It's 83. I think it said. Hold on, I'm pulling it back up. You put me on the spot. I want to say it said 83.
Feels like 90.
90, and the humidity is 74%.
Okay.
That's according to James Spann.
Okay, so humidity 70-something% is kind of normal for here.
It doesn't feel like the humidity is that high.
It feels a little.
I wasn't expecting.
I'm telling you, I'm saying that because it feels humid in here because I got the AC off.
Yeah, but it does, it doesn't feel like it's that humid.
So, somewhat average conditions, you know, I would probably think the P3 would be a preferred plug. One's a little hotter, which our summertime was usually a little hotter and more humid. It may be a P4 time. So for these conditions, P3 worked great. Both of them worked great. So with the difference I noticed between the standard and the gold plug is the gold plug seemed to run a little richer. Like it went down 20 degrees, 15, 20 degrees.
It ran cooler, didn't it?
Yeah, it went about 15, 20 degrees in the P3. Now, we leaned it out an hour. I think we wound up going 2 hours and put that target about 250 degrees right there. Normally, I'd probably run it a little leaner, but 250 is where we started. So I'm going to try to keep it that through all the testing. So we leaned it out and got it about 250 with the gold plug, and it seemed to be almost identical. Now, long-term testing will tell which one I think is better. I don't think the car ran really any different except for running cooler. Once you got the temperature right and get the idle in the ballpark. Okay, and then on the P4, it did the same thing. It was a little richer with the gold plug. Maybe not quite as rich, and we wound up leaning it out a little more than we probably should have and got it a little hotter at the end, so it was off a little bit at the end. But overall, all the plugs were great. It's going to take some long-term testing to tell which one I prefer. But for this condition, I think I like the P3 Gold. What about you, Lisa? Which did you like the best?
No clue.
No clue?
No clue.
Which do you think ran the best? You said the third one earlier.
I think the third one.
She thinks the P4 standard plug.
I know the first one wasn't as good because remember it kept shutting off when you came in.
That's because we started with a fresh regular P3 and had to put a base tune in it, so it took a little more time with that one. So once we got it though, it was good. So I think the first two, the P3 was best for this condition. If it's a little hotter, P4 might be good. Next week we're going to be racing a night race, so I would guess the P3 is probably the best choice because it's going to be a little cooler. So that's what I'm going to stick with for now. Next couple of times we run, I may try the P4, and it's going to take some long-term testing. So stay tuned. I'm going to keep up with these and see which one I like best, and we'll see how it goes. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. What about you, Pit Chick?
Pit Chick out.
All right. See you next time.